Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky here from Most Valuable Podcast, here to continue our 2015 rankings in fantasy football. In this video, top 5 defenses / special teams. And I'm going to get right into this one. At number 5, this was a tricky one because I virtually had 3, maybe 4 teams that I wanted to go with. The 3 for sure: St. Louis, Arizona, and Baltimore, maybe with the 4th being the Jets. I know, shocker, the Jets. But the thing is, each one has specialties. Baltimore, let's just put it simple. They know defense in Baltimore. They know how to play defense. That's a fact. Arizona has Honey Badger, Patrick Peterson. They get the job done. The Jets have now Todd Boyles as their defensive coordinator, came over from Arizona. He knows defense. And St. Louis is another one that's just pumping up that defense, getting more and more players that can effectively help you in fantasy football. However, number 5, I settled with the Baltimore Ravens, of course, just because at number 5, they're just a solid pick here for fantasy football. They usually have the special teamers and defense to get you points and help you out. They're not a team that's going to go negative most weeks in fantasy football. Number 4 through 1, it came down to I have Arizona as number 4. I know I thought of them as number 5. I put them at number 4 because, like I said, the Honey Badger, Patrick Peterson, Bruce Arians has these guys just locked down. And this is another team. I mean, the only thing that I weary about Arizona and why I have them at number 4 is because they have to play Seattle twice. And I mean, those are possibly the 2 matchups where you're probably going, this week I may pick up a second defense just because I don't want to play the matchup of Arizona versus Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, Jimmy Graham, and the Sea Chickens up there in Seattle. Number 3, I got the Buffalo Bills. Rex Ryan coming in. I mean, he trades away Kiko Alonso, but that don't matter. Rex Ryan knows defense. He's going to get these guys just balling up on the defensive side of the football. Bills are going to be a surprise team this year for me in fantasy, especially defensively. They're going to be a solid option on the defensive side for fantasy football. You mark my words. And then the top 2, I mean, Houston has to be number 2. The biggest reason was we've talked about it on the AFC South podcast for the Onside Kick. You add Vince Wilfork. You look at that just front 7 of their linebackers and defensive ends. I don't want to go through that. This is a team that, if healthy and plays effective, they're just going to sack quarterbacks all over the place. Probably force some fumbles, which will help you. Probably recover those fumbles, which will help you. Probably return them for touchdowns, which will help you even more. And then at number 1, of course, the Seattle Seahawks. Do I have to talk about their defense? Richard Sherman, Bobby Wagner, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. Do I have to mention these guys? Best defense in fantasy probably for the last 3 years. Also, you got to check out a kid like Tyler Lockett. If he can make the team and be a return specialist for the Seahawks this year, that's going to make this a 1-2 punch. Their defense isn't going to be the only thing helping them. They're also going to get you points from punt returns and kick returns if they use Lockett in one of those areas. Like I said, other teams outside, honorable mentions, Rams, probably the Jets, maybe the Broncos, but not really. I would say my 3 honorable mentions would be, like I said, Ravens, Jets, maybe even the Dolphins because of Ndamukong and Suh. But of course, the 1 through 5 are Seattle, Houston, Buffalo, Arizona, and the Baltimore Ravens. But that's going to do it for this top 5 video. I want you guys down below to tell me what's up. What do you think about my top 5 defenses? Who did I leave out? Who could be a surprise defense this year for fantasy football? You can follow me on Twitter at Ricky Widmer. You can follow Most Valuable Podcast at Most Valuable Pod. Make sure to click the link down in the description to get that nice, swagalicious MVP t-shirt. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video. hit that subscribe button. And as always, have a good day, everybody.
Hey guys, like the video? Then hit that subscribe button. But if you liked it even more, you should check out our Patreon page. We have a lot of different rewards and goals for those of you who would love to support us. So make sure to click that link down in the description to check out those pretty kick-ass rewards.